Hello traders, it's Forex Evangelist right here, and I want to bring to you guys another update on weekly Forex focus or market outlook. All right, so we are going to be starting with looking at the economic calendar, looking at a fundamental analysis, macroeconomic analysis to see currencies or currency pair. We are probably going to be looking to the upside and to the downside, and then we overlay that, technicals to see the opportunities we got in the market for next week. So stay with me and let's immediately dive into that. So the first we look at the economic calendar. If we look at the economic calendar, um, on Sunday, it's kind of a quiet week and not so much of a high impact data, I guess, for next week. So, but on Monday we'll have GDP from the United Kingdom, and on Tuesday we'll have an interest decision from Reserve Bank of Australia. We'll have employment change and climate count change on that same Tuesday from the United Kingdom. So nothing much on that. That same Tuesday, okay, we have core CPI and CPI data from Canada. And fast forward to the night of on Tuesday, we're going to be getting PPI, Producer Price Index data from New Zealand. All right. And on Wednesday, oh, well, the week is somewhat like busy week and interesting week, but usually for people from the Australia side of the world. So we also have Reserve Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision, all right, on Wednesday. So we have core UPI and core CPI data on Wednesday from the United Kingdom. So as we move on Wednesday too, we'll have building permits and housing starts from the United States. And on Thursday, we have employment data, employment change, unemployment rate data from Australia. And so I don't think there's anything much again. So we have manufacturing PMI and services PMI from Australia on Thursday. We have national core CPI on Friday from Japan. And, the manufacturing PMI from France, from Germany, from Italy, and from the Euro area. And we also have retail sales data, core retail sales data from the United Kingdom. And nothing much again, except for Michigan consumer expectation data from the United States. So that is all we have for next week on the economic calendar. So we dive right into our macro outlook for next week. So I know that as retail forex traders, most of these currency pairs are not what you may find on most retail brokers. But if you have some of these currency pairs, I'm going to show you. Not that this is not an investment advice, but I'm just pointing our own view on what we feel most of these asset classes are going to be doing. So we select our currencies based on the macroeconomic health, interest rate divergence, and all of that. All right. So that's how we select our portfolio. All right. So now for currencies and in future weeks or in time to come, we're also going to be sharing updates on commodities, cryptocurrencies, stock or stock indices. All right. So we start with you can see what we have here, but for the benefit of what most retail traders have access to, we focus on few currency pairs that I'm going to be sharing with you. We're going to evaluate them technically. All right. So and now some of these is probably going to remove them because of timing and what we can see based on in terms of our sentiment. All right. Yeah, in terms of our gatekeeping process using COT reports and price action analysis on the Excel sheet, right? So, but let's dive into the chart and see what we got there. So, if we dive into the chart, the first currency pair we have on our watch list here is pound dollar. All right. So, for pound dollar is something we have been expecting pound dollar to push in the upside for a long time. And if we head to our our macro, and you can see pound dollar, one of the currencies we are looking at for long. This is something we were looking at for since last week. Sorry, we didn't post any updates on market outlook for some weeks now, but probably we are looking at for pound dollar for some weeks, and pound dollar has been pushing to the upside, right? Now, for pound dollar, what are we anticipating? Maybe any sort of corrective structure upside again, and then we should anticipate a corrective structure, something similar to what has happened there. After that, we'll be looking for buys. So the only thing we are interested in for pound dollar is push to the upside. Small corrective structure here, upside again. That would be anticipated. And after that, we could expect something similar to what has happened there. Then we could be expecting continuation to the upside again. And that is what we are anticipating for pound dollar. And why we also, I'm confident that, to the upside for pound dollar. If we look at, the sentimental analysis here as a form of gatekeeping process, all right, how professional traders look at this, all right. So, you could see pound dollar is, on the flip side, it's positively, it's positive looking, all right. That's a positive 10. So this is the reason why, we're considering pound dollar to the upside, not just because of macroeconomic divergence with the dollar, right? Interest differentials are not, it's probably the same, but we can see that institutions as well, the sentiment is that non-commercial traders, institutional traders are probably, buying pound dollar, all right? And based on price analysis on Excel, we can also spot that, there have been consistent, positive returns in pound dollar. So that is the first one. So the second one we have is pound card. So for pound card, if I go to the 1 hour time frame right now, for pound card, what we are anticipating for pound card is a push upside. Here, from here to here has given us an impulse. Now, if this is a correction, any push to the downside, probably around this level, all right, or slightly below this low, we are going to be looking for an up move on pound card. So for pound card, what we are necessarily focusing on is any opportunity, to the buy side. All right. While we're looking at that, I told you guys as well, something we will really focus on. So you can see for pound card as well, the flip is positive to the upside 17. All right. So this is, a kind of a gatekeeping process to tell us our timing. And then, like I said, price action analysis also helps us, to better gauge our entries. So, and some of these currencies, you can't find on COT report. So, but we overlay price action analysis to get our hands on it. So, dollar PLN, USD PLN, Polish zloty is one pair we have also been focusing since last week, and we were anticipating USD PLN to push to the downside. And what we can see that USD PLN has also been pushing to the downside. So, what are we expecting next? So, any sort of a collective structure to the upside, look for further push to the downside. So we're only interested in sales for USD PLN. All right. So next one is USD NOK. Similar scenario we're expecting on USD NOK. That's USD Norwegian krone. So any sort of a pullback to the upside again, we're going to be looking for sell setups again. Price pushing down and taking away these lows. So for USD NOK, look for sell setups. So for Euro PLN, we are focusing on sell setups as well. So here is an impulse. Here is probably a corrective structure. So any push to the upside, giving us somewhat like a running flat or an expanding flat, probably taking away these highs. We're going to be looking for sell setup, taking away this low because a lot of liquidity is probably going to be on this low. So we are looking for sell setups on Euro PLN. So and the last on our watch list is Aussie dollar. All right. So for Aussie dollar, we're anticipating a corrective structure, something similar to what we have seen here, and then we'll be looking for push to the upside. So for Aussie dollar, we're anticipating Aussie dollar to push to the upside. So for Aussie dollar, we can see that on commitment of traders. So if you look at Aussie dollar, we can see that Aussie dollar is also positive to the upside. So based on macroeconomic divergence and timing of what institutions are doing in terms of sentiment, so we can see that Aussie dollar is expected to push to the upside. So, and that is all we have for the week. So you can see pound dollar. So one we have to the upside, pound card to the upside, dollar PLN to the downside, dollar NOK to the downside, Euro PLN to the downside, and Aussie dollar to the upside. So that is the update we want to bring for you guys this week. So quit carefully and manage your risk, and leave your thoughts on the comment section of anything you want us to improve on based on this focus. So thank you very much, and bye now. Peace.